Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character, meaning our attitude ultimately becomes responsible not only for our success, admiration, love, recognition, our prosperity, wealth, and the many other things that we end up achieving, being, performing, and doing in our lives, but also simultaneously, on the flip side, for our downfall, setback, misery, unhappiness, torment, conflicts, etc. That is emotional, mental, psychological, and also external, outside, situational, circumstantial in one way or another. So, attitude can be considered to be of fundamental, paramount, and indispensable importance and significance, not only in one man's lives but also in almost everyone else's lives in the world in one way or another, because it ultimately is the determination of not only our mentality, perception, outlook, but also it determines and directly develops success, admiration, fame, power, envy, jealousy, and even respect from the others, or it plunges us into the darkness or the abyss of depression, distress, a psychological conflict, mental torment, emotional chaos, and psychical weakness, obviously because of our attitude being weak. So either our attitude has character, authenticity, clarity, distinction, meaning, worth, significance, authenticity, and individuality about yourself that ultimately becomes responsible, or that will ultimately determine our success and obviously make us prosperous, admirable, respectable, lovable by the others. Or if our attitude is weak, arrogant, aggressive, envious, then it will plunge us into the darkness of obviously dislikability, rejection, betrayal, condemnation, criticism, judgment, assessment of the others unnecessarily, just because we cannot improve our attitude and just because we cannot progress, grow, learn, and continue to move forward in individual lives. So our attitude has to be not only strong, powerful, but also intelligent, wise, moral, mature, critical, sovereign, distinct, and independent from all external assessments and outside circumstances and political chaos, corruption, judgments, condemnation, and everything else. We just cannot afford to be affected, influenced, or harmed by anything that's external or our internal lusts, desires, wishes either. But our attitude has to function sovereignly, independently, and without any influences either. And then obviously we will not only become successful, prosperous, admirable, respectable, but almost invincible, indestructible, and unconquerable.